Hey guys, it's Jennifer and Emily, and we are going to kind of pop in here and record this video for you guys because we know, just like us, you guys probably have some questions, some concerns, some things that we probably had to overcome before we said yes to our coach, because I know Emily ghosted me several times and said no for a while, and I did the same thing to my coach. So we are going to be very open. We're completely transparent about some of the issues we had and why we didn't say yes immediately, and just know that, you know, you are not alone. If there's something that we don't talk about today, please message us or put it in the group so that we can be sure to answer it for you. And also just make sure you kind of go back and look at that What is Coaching video. That has a lot of little nuggets in it, guys, and explains exactly what we do as coaches. And also we do have a new coach call on Monday. We always have our new coach calls on Mondays, and we are super excited to be welcoming you guys to the team. And we just want everybody to kind of start together so that you guys have this already community that everybody's starting at the same place. You guys are all going to do your challenge together and just do all of this together alongside me and Emily, and we're just super excited, or your coach, because we'll have other coaches joining us as well. So I know that when I first was asked to do this by my sister-in-law, I had several things that immediately just came to mind. And one of the things that Tom and I were concerned about with my husband is just that, is it a pyramid scheme? You know, because we hear that term so often. And honestly, guys, I didn't do my due diligence. I didn't look to see what a pyramid scheme was. And my sister-in-law kind of called me out on that. She's like, well, what exactly is a pyramid scheme? And I was like, I don't know. So I went back and Googled it and kind of figured it out. And a pyramid scheme, guys, is illegal. You know, it's illegal. It's not, you're not legally allowed to do a pyramid scheme. So Beachbody, being one of the top rated companies under the Better Business Bureau, it doesn't make sense that they would be doing something illegal. So a pyramid scheme, yes, it looks like this, but there is no exchange of goods and services. And with coaching, you're exchanging services, coaching, motivation, education, all that stuff. And you're also exchanging products, because we are partnering people up with the tools to help them meet their health and fitness goals. So it is not a pyramid scheme. Yes, it looks like this, but guess what else looks like this? My corporation that I've worked for the past 15 years, a healthcare corporation, looks like this. There's a CEO at the top, there's vice presidents, there's board of directors, there's middle management, all those things, and it looks like this. Okay, guess what else looks like this? The military. Okay, so just because it looks structured like this does not mean that it's a pyramid scheme. Okay, most business organizations are structured like this. Unless it's a dictatorship, and we don't want that either. So it is not a pyramid scheme. It is a multi-level marketing or direct sales company for sure. But if you also do your research, you will see that that's what is producing a lot of the millionaires that are out there now. And especially women are earning a lot of money doing direct sales and multi-level marketing. We call it multi-level helping because that's what we're doing. We're truly changing lives by promoting and encouraging and educating on this healthy lifestyle. So that was one of my biggest concerns, and my husband's too, because we weren't educated about what a pyramid scheme was. And the thing with a pyramid scheme, guys, is you can't out-earn the person that signs you up. But like my coach is out-earning her coach. So it's definitely doable, depending on, no matter where you are in the organization, you can out-earn the people above you with your hard work and due diligence and just working your hiney off and changing lives. And that's the cool thing with this, is that my paycheck is a direct relationship to the number of lives me and my team are changing. And that's just really, really powerful. So Emily, why don't you share one of the reasons why you didn't sign up with me right away when I first asked you?
Well, one of the reasons why I was a little hesitant to go into coaching was at first because I was nowhere near where I wanted to be weight-wise. I was still, overweight. And I didn't feel like, I felt like I had to be perfect if I was, coaching other people. I was thinking of that personal trainer mindset of, the 6-pack abs, and I had to have the muscles, and I had to be perfect if I was going to get people to join me. But that's totally the farthest thing from the truth, guys. People want to join you on the journey itself. You don't have to be Fitness Barbie for people to want to join you. People want real. They don't want Fitness Barbie.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first couple of posts that I made was like, oh, this is the hardest workout. My back, because I did have back issues, I had to modify everything at first. I moved really slowly, and people were like, oh my gosh, you're really doing this every day. You're being consistent. You're sharing. You're doing all of these things, and you look, your skin is better, you're confidence, you're just smiling a lot more. So those are the things that people notice. They want to see your struggles. They want to see you being authentic. They don't want to see a fitness Barbie.
Right.
Definitely.
Yes, totally agree. And I am still not at my ideal weight where I have in my head where I want to be. And 3.5 years later, I'm still bringing people on board and still, on this journey, because it's a lifestyle. We don't sell quick fixes. We don't promote quick fixes. We promote sustainable lifestyles that don't focus on deprivation and restriction, and that's why we're still doing it. And that's why Emily's still doing it. Because I can guarantee you, her and I both still enjoy wine and beer and some carbs and all the things. So one of the issues that I had with my sister-in-law is that I used to be part of another direct sales company where you had to keep a lot of inventory and you had to tote it and you had to do these home parties. And I just didn't like, people always knew that I was ready to sell them something. So I didn't want to be a salesperson. I don't want that term to ever be people to look at me and like run away because they're afraid that I'm going to try to get them to buy another bag or some makeup or something like that. But I really believed in this products, guys. I really believe in this community because it's not just products. It's coaching, it's community, it's self-care, it's personal development. It's completely transformed my life from the inside out. And how can I not share that with the people that I care about? How can I not pay that forward and hope to change another mom's life like Emily? If I hadn't opened my mouth and asked her to join me and do this with me, she wouldn't be where she is. So I had to kind of get over that. And the thing is, guys, is that we are all salespeople. We are all salespeople. If you are in contact with any other human on the planet, you are a salesperson, whether it's a mom trying to get your kids to put their car seat, get in the car seat, or whether you are an employee trying to get your boss to give you a raise. We are all selling something, whether it's ourselves or products or a community or a brand. And we don't teach you to sell products. You don't look at me and Emily's social media and see Beachbody, 21 Day Fix, Shakeology. You'll see pictures of us doing our workouts. You'll see us drinking these amazing shakes, but we are selling us. We help you create your own brand so that you're not buying Beachbody. You're buying Jen Hines Wellness. You know what I mean? You are signing up with me as your coach and you get my whole package. Yes, that means I help partner you up with Beachbody tools, but that also means you get my coaching, you get my group, my recipes, my meal plans, all of my love that's not associated to Beachbody. So people just get the sales thing stuck in their head, and it's so much more than that, guys. We teach you how to brand yourself and how to tell your story. We don't tell you to go out there and put products all over social media, okay? Because then people know what you're doing and they know what you're selling, and they can go get it from somebody else, or they can go get it from eBay or off the Mom Swap or something like that. So but keep in mind that, if you are engaging with any other human out there, you are selling at some point, whether it's something that you want, getting your kids to do something, getting your kids to eat their vegetables, getting your boss to give you a raise, those sorts of, just kind of keep that in mind. So another thing that we have is another issue that I know I also had and Emily did was cost. So I'm going to bounce it back to Emily and let her talk about, the cost of doing this.
So I talked a little bit about this last night in my video about opening up a Beachbody business versus opening up a brick and mortar business, because I do have both. So if you haven't watched that, check it out. It's great. And so the cost of opening up this business, you guys, is so very minimal. And it really depends upon the types of nutrition plans and products that you would like to try for yourself on your own journey first off. So typically the most popular product line that we carry, you could open up this business for as little as $160. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you can take that $160 and you can literally run with it. I mean, you have that. I had that paid back in a couple of weeks after I really decided I wanted to work the business. So I was immediately earning the cost of my products back. So yay, I was getting this awesome service for free. Jen's coaching, Shakeology, which I'll talk about later. Definitely a life-changing product for myself. And these amazing world-class workouts, I was now getting them for free. And then I'm like, you know what? I want to maybe earn some money. And so I just started reaching out to people. Hey, do you want to join me? And now I'm not only getting in the best shape of my life for literally free,
You're being paid.
Yeah, I'm getting paid to do that. Like, I'm earning money that helps. I mean, I have a competitive dancer. My daughter dances competitively. You have any kids that do travel sports or anything, you know how expensive that stuff can be. She just signed up for a field trip to Washington, D.C. I had no idea it was so expensive to go to D.C. I thought everything was free there. Apparently, not on this field trip. So, you know, I was able to pay for that Beachbody, and that was something that we weren't planning on doing. We weren't budgeting, but I mean, $160 to open a business. Like I said last night, it took me $20,000 of my own money that I took out of my kids' college savings to open my brick and mortar business, and that's on the low end. That was a very small mom and pop operation that we were opening up. Typically, people have to go to a bank, take out loans, get credit cards, all of those types of things. It literally, that is your investment. Beachbody sets up your website for you. You pay $15.95 a month for them to take care of all the transactions, all the customer service. Your website is set up, and they provide you with all of the training that you need to be successful. It's really, really, honestly, the best deal for opening up a business that I've ever seen in my life.
And that leads me to like my story, because like my husband and I mean, we were living paycheck to paycheck, you know, and it's like, how am I going to continue to afford to do this for me, let alone a business? And when my sister-in-law said there's no additional charge to be a coach besides the monthly fee that covers all the human resources parts you don't want to do, it was kind of a no-brainer. So like I would stop at Starbucks every day on the way to work. I stopped doing that. We stopped buying bottled water and got just like the stainless steel containers. And I stopped eating out lunch. You know, I'd eat out at lunch like every day at work. And first of all, it's not healthy. And second of all, it was pricey. So just those three things that I started doing enabled me to get my initial challenge pack and open up the doors to my business. And like Emily, I started as a client, as a customer first. And then as soon as I started getting results, people wanted to join me. And I was like, well, why not? Let's get some, it's more fun when you do it with other people. But we've had people that have like sold some things on eBay. They've used birthday money. They've used Christmas money because it takes 3 people, guys. It only takes 3 people to recoup your initial investment that's in your own health and wellness. One of the other things that I talked to my sister-in-law about was that I used to love to go to the gym. I mean, I was a gym girl. I loved going to the gym. I liked the weights. I liked the feel of it. But once I had kids, it was really hard to get there because I either had to go before they woke up, and that's when my husband was going to CrossFit at the time, or I'd have to go after work before I went to go pick up my kids. And I had this guilt in my mind about leaving my kids at daycare or at after school care any longer than I needed to because I was already away from them for so long. So I started doing the home workouts, and guys, they got me in better shape than I ever got in the gym. And I'm a physical therapist, so I kind of had a little bit of an idea what to do when I went to the gym, but I wasn't following a program. You guys, I literally roll out of bed, put on my workout clothes, and push play. Like, I don't have to think about what I'm doing. The programs are designed, research backed, to get you results. And it's amazing. And the great thing is that you can do them at the gym. We have a free app that you can put on your phone or your tablet and download the workouts and do the workouts at the gym. So if you use the gym for daycare, or you just like the feel and want to get out of the house, you work from home and want to escape a little bit, which I get, take the workouts and do them there. You know, it's perfect. And I've had a couple people talk to me that how they're personal trainers and they want to work one-on-one with people. They want to work in person, and that's fantastic. Do that. Use our workouts. You don't have to develop a new platform. Do our workouts. Do boot camps in your garage. Go run a group class at the park. But you can help more people while you're doing that. You can also help people like your sister that lives out in California that wants to do this with you. You know, all the people that you used to go to college with that are spread out all over the country. You can help so many more people virtually while still doing the one-on-one or the group classes or, you know, teaching classes at your gym or the personal training, whatever you want to do. It's not an either or thing. It's a, let's give you some more resources so you can impact more lives. Which leads me to my other concern, because, you know, my sister-in-law, when I joined her, she was a Pilates instructor, and she also earned, you know, she also was a cold pressed juice owner. So she had like this already, you know, nutrition, fitness background. And I didn't. Yes, I'm a physical therapist, but I don't know. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not a yogi. I'm not a dietitian or a nutritionist. But guys, you don't need those fancy certifications. If you have them, that's fantastic. If you're working on them, or if you want to go ahead and get a certification, that's fantastic. I'm never going to tell you to not continue to grow in your education and grow as a person. But you don't need them, because you don't need certifications. You don't need degrees, because you're not creating the information. The information has been created. The programs have been developed by the best trainers out there. They have been put through rigorous testing to make sure they're getting results. And our nutrition plans are created by the top dietitians out there in the world, okay? We have 2 nutrition plans. So again, I'm not out there just like randomly making up this information. I am being an advocate for things that have been created by the top people in the world, okay? So that's why I don't need a certification. But there are a lot of coaches on our team that do have like health coaching certifications and life coaching certifications, and that is fantastic. And Beachbody gives you this free platform to do it on for $15. Well, it's not free. $15 a month gives you this platform so that you don't have to go out there and develop a platform. You don't have to develop meal plans if you don't want to. You don't have to develop workout programs, or you can. You can do both. You can supplement what Beachbody is providing you with your own stuff. It's kind of the best of both worlds. There's so many people that I've talked to that are getting these certifications and feel like they have to wait to open their business because they have to have this amazing platform out there. This is the platform, guys. You can do life coaching and wellness coaching and health coaching and nutrition coaching using our platform, right? It's amazing. So, and social media is the next one, because I know neither Emily and I, neither one of us knew what we were doing on social media.
Right. And I'm still learning every day. And just to expand a little bit on what Jen was talking about, doing personal training and working one-on-one with people is great. And I think it's awesome especially if you're a personal trainer and you want that. However, you're really working around other people's schedules. So I know one of the top coaches on our team was a personal trainer, getting up, at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then having to come get her kids ready for school, and then, training people after her kids were out of school, and missing all of that. So this helps her help more people. And now she's able to, be home with her kids and work around her schedule as opposed to the other around. And as far as social media goes, before I started coaching, my Instagram account was basically, I had an Instagram account because I have 2 teenage girls, and so I had to have an Instagram account so I could do what they were doing. Basically, I think I had maybe 80 followers, maybe a little bit more, but yeah, so I had no idea what I was doing. I hated selfies. I literally told Jen, I'm like, all right, I'll do this coaching thing, but I'm not posting selfies. Like, I'm horrible. I'm still not that great at it, but I am getting a little better every day. So I just really had in my mind that I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to post selfies. I wasn't going to be that person. But you know what? Selfies get attention and help people. You have to get over yourself and just do the things. So I decided that I would, and the very first selfie that I posted was a picture of my tennis shoes saying, oh my gosh, my legs are dead. And I think I maybe got like 1 or 2 people to join me off of posting a picture of tennis shoes saying my legs are dead. Okay? So it doesn't always have to be, as you grow and you evolve, it gets, you start to want to share a little bit more. But at first, we take you through these steps of, what am I going to post about? What am I going to do? How am I going to add people? I don't know that many people. You know more people than you think you know.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes very simple steps as far as social media goes. And we literally have a tracker that we work with you and literally gives you steps on how to build your presence on social media. It's not hard, and it doesn't take me time all day, every day. I'm not on my phone all day, every day. I have chunks of time that I do this, that I try to build my network, that I try to connect with new people. And, even if someone says no, that's the worst thing that's going to happen. I still have people who've given me a hard no that now I'm like, that's fine. And we're cool friends, like on Facebook, and, we connected, and there's a connection there. And so I still talk to them, and I'm still, present with them, and they're still, present with me. So social media is not a big, scary thing. A lot of people think it is, but it doesn't have to be. And we give you the tools to make it so much easier than you think it to be, honestly. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, guys. I have a little bit of a cold, so
you're good.
I'm struggling to not drain.
Well, if you need to step away. And to talk about social media, guys, I didn't have Instagram when I first started. I had no idea. I mean, I knew what it was, but I was posting pictures of me and my family on, well, not even me, because I wasn't happy with myself at the time, but sharing stuff with my kids on Facebook. And I started with less than 200 friends on Facebook because I had just gone through and deleted all these people. What do I need to be connected with these people with? I'm not going to talk to them ever. So I literally started with less than 200 friends and no Instagram account. So we teach you how to do it all. We teach you how to do it, but you have to be teachable, and I'll go over a couple things that you need in order to be successful in this business. But the biggest thing that I told my coach over and over and over again, Emily told me, everybody tells me, is that I don't have any time. How do you find time to do this? And Emily and I both still work full time right now, guys. That's not our vision. That's not where we're going to be next year, to head out there to the universe. But right now we do. I mean, we are moms, we are wives, and we are business owners, Emily times 2, but I'm still working full time for a healthcare corporation as a physical therapist. And we work this job in the chunks or the cracks of our day, guys. And we have the tools to teach you guys how to do that and be efficient and build successful businesses. And you guys, the top coach for the past 4 out of 5 years, built this business, starting off building this business during her kids' nap time. She sat at her kitchen table while the kids nap for an hour or 2 a day, and is now earning multiple 7-figure income because she started doing it during her kids' nap time. So if you want to change your circumstances and you want to make your vision and dreams a reality, you'll find the time. I get up at 4:30 in the morning to get my stuff done and take care of me before my kids wake up. I get them to the bus stop, and then before I start my full-time job, I get in 45 minutes of business time. And we teach you that. I shared part of my day in my first video. But we work in the pockets of our time, guys. If you can do this and be successful in an hour a day. It's over time. We don't promise weight loss quick, and we don't promise money quick. It's a direct lineage of your hard work over time. Okay. But if you're here with us in a year, I can promise you your income is probably going to double and continue to double and go up if you continue to work hard. And of course, I have to say this to make legal happy. We don't guarantee any level of income. It's all a direct reflection of your hard work, okay? But we have, as a top 5 team, the most amazing resources available to you guys, the top trainings out there in the company, the top teams. And again, our team, one of the ways that we're different is that we create leaders, guys. We do not go out there and teach you to mass recruit and mass sell. We really focus on quality, finding quality people to bring to our team, and then we mentor you into a wonderful leader so that you can develop teams of leaders. Okay, so that's one of the things that I love about our team, is that we're not out there trying to get you to recruit tons and tons of customers and clients. We want you to find the people that you want to run with, like Emily. Like her and I, we're doing coffee, we're traveling together. Like she is one of my closest friends, and we're doing life together and we're doing business together. And that's what makes our team different, is that we're not out there recruiting hundreds and hundreds of people. Because honestly, you can take care of hundreds and hundreds of people and do a good job and get them results. And I haven't sacrificed a lot, guys. I have sacrificed some sleep. I have sacrificed some social things, but this company does not encourage you to give up family time. This company encourages you to work hard so that you have even more time with your family. And that's one thing that I'm not giving up. Yes, I may give up some social things, and I may occasionally miss a birthday party, my daughter's going to a birthday party, you know what I mean? Because I'm traveling, but for the most part, I have not given up any family time. Yes, I don't watch TV. People are always asking me if you're watching The Bachelor or all this kind of stuff. And I was like, nope. Because I know that me dedicating and not taking that time is going to move my business forward, and help my team and help my clients get results. So yes, so I do get up at the butt crack of dawn to start my day and get me taken care of before I take care of my kids while they're sleeping. Me and my husband both get up and work out together. And that's the beauty of this, is that you guys can do that together, or you can send him to do his own thing. But you know, the Beachbody On Demand that you get as part of your package, you and your husband can both share. So he and, like, we used to both pay for gym memberships, and we don't have to do that anymore. We're both on multivitamins, both on probiotics, both have gym memberships. So right there, we're sharing the Beachbody On Demand account. We don't need vitamins and we don't need probiotics because we're getting it in our shake. You know what I mean? So that's another way that we have saved money. But to be successful in this business, guys, you need three things. You need a strong work ethic, because again, we're teaching you and helping you to reach your dreams and to make your vision a reality. You need a positive attitude. Like, my social media used to be flooded with negativity, and now I get on Facebook and I'm like, everybody's doing so well and putting positive stuff out there, because that's the community that I'm surrounding myself with. And then thirdly, you need to be teachable and do the things. We have a roadmap lined out for you guys to take you to the top, just like my sister-in-law and just like we are going to the top. But you got to do it. And you got to be open to being teachable, not trying to do it your way. Yes, tweak it and make it yours. But just know that we've got the path to the top lined out for you guys. You just have to be teachable and do it. Simple things done over time will help you build a successful business. But as the CEO of your business, it's just as easy for you not to do those things as it is to do those things. Because I'm not going to be hovering over you saying, you got to do this, 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 and this. So be teachable, have a strong work ethic, and have a positive attitude, and you can be successful in this business. So Emily, do you have anything else that we didn't cover that
yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about Shakeology.
Mm-hmm.
So Shakeology was the reason why I signed on to be a coach in the first place, was because it changed my life for the better. And so I signed on to get the discount. As coaches, we get a discount on our Shakeology. And all products, you get a 25% discount. We have some great products out there, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Things that you can really get behind that are only going to do good things for your body. So Shakeology, I tried it when I signed on as a client with my initial challenge pack. I hated it at first. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so gross. But I worked with the texture, got my taste down, got my favorite flavor, and oh my gosh, like, I just started feeling so much better a couple weeks after I started really drinking it every day. I suffered with IBS symptoms ever since I was in college, and nothing worked. I tried the expensive probiotics. I tried vitamins, different things, all the different juice cleanse type things. I don't even know. I've tried pretty much everything. Other shakes, I've tried pretty much. But this is really the only thing that helped heal my gut and helped me just feel normal again. And now I have a ton of energy. I talk to everyone I know about Shakeology. I'm like, you need to be drinking this. If someone even comes to me and is like, oh, I had this horrible IBS, I'm like, no, you don't need to have that. You need to drink Shakeology every day. So a lot of people get hung up and say they're not a shake person. That was totally me. I told Jen, I'm like, I'm just going to dump this thing down the sink. I'm just doing the workouts. I'm just here to do the workouts. But she encouraged me to give it another try. And I'm so glad that I did, because I literally can't go a day without it, or I feel it if I don't shake every day. It's super, super clean. 72 individually sourced superfoods that are extremely quality controlled, like extremely. Very potent probiotics, prebiotics, and adaptogens, which help you handle stress, which you had in their life, right? You know, when I started drinking this, I was like, I need to research this, because I don't want to spend all this money on just another shake that is not going to help me. And when I researched it, I mean, it really is the best of the best of the best on the market. So I encourage you to do your research on Shakeology, because we want you to be informed about this product, because it really is the best on the market.
For sure. And one of the things that I was unaware of, because I did my due diligence and researched it as well, is that everybody thinks that they're protein deficient. So everybody just thinks it's an expensive protein shake. And I was doing a high-end protein shake and doing our programs and not getting results because I joined without Shakeology at first. And I talked to my coach and she's like, so you're doing the nutrition plan, you're doing the workouts, you're not doing Shakeology. Why don't you try adding Shakeology and see if you start getting results? And guys, because especially in America, our farms are over-farmed. The apple that I eat today is nowhere near as nutrient dense as the apple that my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents ate. We are nutrient deficient. We are not protein deficient. As Americans, we have plenty of protein in our diet for the most part, but we are nutrient deficient. And that's where Shakeology comes in. And I really researched the diet cycle because typically if you restrict calories, you're typically also restricting nutrients and your body starts craving things because it's nutrient deficient. So Shakeology kind of helps that because typically after a week or two on a diet that's really restricting you, you start to have these cravings and you have a piece of cake and then you just go off on this spiral. But if you're fueling your body correctly through Shakeology, then you're not going to have those cravings and your energy is going to stay more even keeled. And like Emily said, as moms and as women, we have a ton of stress put onto us by society, family, friends, everybody, and the adaptogenic herbs in there really the adaptogens really kind of help make you a little bit more level keeled or even keeled. But just keep in mind that it's not a fancy, expensive protein drink. It really is a nutrient-dense superfood, for sure. And it just happens to taste like, depending on which flavor you like. My current flavor is chocolate with frozen cherry. So it tastes like a what is that called? Not German chocolate cake, Black Forest cake. And then some of the ones we have are like Reese's cups. I mean, we have a cafe latte that tastes like a fancy Starbucks frozen drink, but it's cheaper per serving at Starbucks, and it's giving you lots of value and lots of good stuff. So I think that's it, guys. And Emily, did we hit everything that you wanted to talk about?
No, yeah, everything. Just basically, guys, this is such a wonderful opportunity, and I just you just have to just take that first step and trust.
Mm-hmm. Give us 30 days. If you don't like it in 30 days, you get all your money back. No question asked.
Just give us 30 days. This team and this business this company is like no other. It really is truly a tribe. I know that's such a buzzword today, but it really truly is that way. This team, we all look out for each other. We're a close-knit community, and we don't all live here in Charleston. Yes, our upline coach is based in Charleston, but you can be from here and do this. Some of my best friends, I don't live in Charleston. They live elsewhere. I've gotten to know people from all over the country. I've gotten to travel. I'm getting to go on a cruise, my very first cruise next month, which is awesome. And, just trust, just give us 30 days. At the very least, you're going to get in the best shape of your life and be healthy. The very most, you're going to gain
everything.
Financial freedom, basically.
Time freedom, this amazing community. So, yeah. Okay, guys, if we did not answer some of the questions that you have or concerns, please share them in the group. We'll be happy to pop in and go live or just answer them in the comment. Next up is I'm going to talk all about the money and how we earn and the different trips like Emily talked about that we can earn. Because not only do we have incentives from Beachbody to change lives, but we have incentives from our team because that's how we roll. That's how Together Rising and Team Limitless are. We are very big in recognition and celebrating people for changing lives and paying this gift forward. So again, please drop any of your questions below. We are having a giveaway this is day 2, so we are having a giveaway. So that should be up there. So make sure that you are asking questions. The more questions you ask, the more entries you get in. And we are giving away our magical mommy juice. And the fruit punch flavor is releasing soon. So you can have your choice of the lemon flavor or the fruit punch flavor and give it a shot. So participate in that giveaway. Reach out in the group with any other questions. And we're looking forward to connecting you and celebrating you as you join our team later. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you.